Brendan, what impressed you most about this afternoon's performance?
Well, obviously, the reaction was important for us. I just think the overall game, I think it's how we want to work, it's how we want to play. I think I said to the players beforehand, today is about a winning attitude. Mix that with talent, and then we'll always, we'll always play with big quality. And I think for large parts of the seasons, that's what we've done. So that today, it just sets the standard now for us for the remainder of the season. But it was a brilliant reaction with the players and a wonderful performance.
I was going to ask, have they now set the bar where it should remain for the rest of the campaign, particularly in that first half?
Well, it's easier said than done, but it's definitely the plan. But it all comes from the mentality. It all comes from the ambition. Players coming into the team I thought were brilliant. Greg Taylor, man of the match, rightly so. Because when you play against the man marking system, you have to be able to be mobile, rotate, move to create the space. And I thought that they did that very, very well. Scalesy coming in, playing first 90 minutes for a long time, outstanding, serving it, combining but also defending really well. But yeah, the first half, the connections in the team, the speed of the game, the quality, the running off the ball, the mobility, everything that is good about this team we've seen today.
Liam Scales, Greg Taylor, James Forrest, they were the players that we spoke of before the match and the influence they can have. Fair to say that speed was heavily influenced by the contribution, particularly of Greg and James, I thought, in the first half and the final third. Yeah,
I think that obviously Greg's really clever. He plays the role like a midfield player, and that's what you need to do. If you have a winger marking him, you've got to be able to be in different positions, and he was perfect in that. James has big quality, and like we said before the game, against man marking system, you can't just be tied to the touchline. You've got to be able to roll on the inside, and he was so good at that. So great 60 minutes by him. But today was about the team and the connection, and it was high level.
It also helps when you have goal of the season contenders. Rayo Hatate may have claimed it until Cameron Carter-Vickers stepped up. Did that surprise you as much as it did half of the team on the pitch?
Well, I think probably 60,000 people it would have surprised, but it shows you his confidence. And it's important. You're playing against your centre halves will have space. The man marking, what normally happens is your spare man is at the back, so you get the chance to carry the ball in. And obviously we were forcing them back at that point. But no one ever would have thought from that distance he would have got the strike. But it was a hell of a strike and brilliant goal.
You'll enjoy this today, the squad. Well, is it the perfect preparation for a big semi-final next week?
Well, I said that. We wanted to go into that next week with that mentality and that sort of winning ambition. And that was perfect. So perfect preparation. Now can recover, get our plan ready for next week and look to get to the final.
Well done, Brendan.
Cheers, thank you.